Okay, so we're back here in the house. It's 2 weeks later, exactly 2 weeks later. So if you remember last time I put a bait station on here where there's activity on the skirting board near the stairs, and I also put a bait outside where the termites were coming up there. So that was just one of the entry points. If you remember back, I said it's very difficult to get them feeding on bait in an area if you bait where they're not feeding, and sure enough I've checked the bait outside and there's nothing happening there at all. It's just hasn't been touched, so I've just bypassed that for the simple fact that that's not where they're feeding, so they'll just coming up through there and coming up here. So we've opened this up, I've taken the screws off this, so we're just going to have a look inside and hopefully we're going to find a lot of feeding in here and some termites for you to have a look at. So well, just hopefully this looks alright, so we'll get Bradley to move a bit closer, we'll open it up and let's see what we've got inside here. Okay, so this was packed full of white bait, and as you can see some termites in there roaming around. So they've pretty much eaten all of this out. So there's just nothing really left in there. That's just all of their mud in there. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to close that up. And I'll come back in and I'll rebait that. So we'll go out into the living room and we'll have a look at the bait under the stairs and see what's happening there as well. But that's a great result. This is only 2 weeks, sometimes we leave it 4, but this is a particularly aggressive species and they have taken hold of the house quite remarkably. So I did only want to leave it 2 weeks, and I'm glad I did, because if we'd come back in 4 weeks, the termites might have abandoned this because there wasn't any food, and then we would have had to have coaxed them back out again. So let's go into the other room, we'll have a look now.